What's going on, everybody? Welcome back if you're here before. I'm excited. I'm playing a deck you guys have seen before. Here's an image of it. It's Premodern, by the way. I'm playing Falkor's Trap House or simply Cogngi-Oath. This is a deck that I brewed up, but I have discovered upon just like, I've gotten some comments, oh, this is a deck that existed back in Extended or whatever. So I looked at some lists and yeah, this is something people have been doing. I haven't necessarily seen like a bug, like black, blue, green centric version of the deck that is doing a blue-black control thing with Oath as the win con, but this is a thing you've seen. So what we're doing is we've got Cognivore, aka Falkor. Look at them side by side. They are the same person. They are masquerading as one another. And this is a giant 8-mana Terravore that has flying. We don't want to hardcast that. So we're going to use Oath of Druids to do it. And also we want to kill as fast as possible, sometimes on turn 3, which if you want to see that, click that link right there, because that did happen on our last stream. And we do that with Dragon Breath. The way Dragon's Breath works is if it hits the bin or just exists in the bin, when a creature with CMC 6 or greater comes into play, you can attach it and it gives that creature haste and other stuff, but who cares? Because if Cognivore has haste, there's a good chance it's just killing our opponent. Outside of that, we're a blue-black control deck. We play counterspells, kill spells, cantrips, and there's also Living Wish in our deck because we do cool stuff like play Sleeper Agent out of the sideboard so we can force trigger our Oath of Druids when our opponents don't play creatures in their deck. Max, however, is playing creatures in his deck.
I'm playing Elves. This is round 3 of Elves. Maybe we'll get a
Elf
win.
series?
I'd like to get a win.
Yeah, that's true.
I won the pre-games.
What are your, no, Elves, for anyone not initiated, people might think that this is just a creature
combo elf deck.
Yep.
We have Survival of the Fittest. We've got a lot of really cool plays with Wirewood Symbiote, with Quirion Ranger, making billions of mana, or bouncing our Multani's Acolyte to draw extra cards with Wirewood Symbiote and untap something else and make more mana at the same time.
Very
combo-esque with Anger going to the graveyard from our Survival of the Fittest. We've got Squee to do something every single turn with Survival and gain some value out of that. And hopefully just ramp into big fat fatties. There's Deranged Hermits in there too that are really cool.
Yep, and sometimes you'd be able to make so much mana with the Survival in play that you can haste out a couple Deranged Hermits, and that is just lethal. It's pretty cool. This is a matchup we haven't seen in Elves win yet, but in your defense, the deck's hard to play. There's so many lines and you have to get a lot of reps. So that's also kind of what we're doing here, is getting Max ready because he might play Elves.
I think I want to play this Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday the 24th at the Pandemonium Premodern Monthly #2.
That's 5 days from now. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, it's coming up. I'll be on the play. I think that matters less than it normally would. I think it's kind of important that I like get a land down before you play a mana dork, but
I think that's very important that you are an Oath deck on the play.
That's true.
With me playing 1-drops.
That is true. This hand maybe is probably a mulligan unless these are both good lands.
This is a mulligan for me.
I'm also going to 6.
I have no 1 mana guys.
I have a Falkor and a Dragon Breath in my hand.
Yes,
so
you don't
and
want
1
those.
land. So we're bottoming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I can keep this, but only just. And I'm a little bit nervous because I'm not supposed to know this is Elves, but it is. That goes to the bottom. You ready?
I'm ready, sir.
All right, I'm gonna make you wonder what I'm doing and play this Yavimaya Coast.
Hi, Yavimaya Coast. Here is a Forest and a Fyndhorn Elves.
That is good. I will draw for turn. See, now I'm really happy because now I know the matchup. So I'm gonna play this Llanowar Wastes and lose a life. And I'm gonna play Oath of Druids.
I might just be dead.
Pass to you. We'll see.
We're gonna see if I can kill you.
Right now, I would be shocked if you could kill me right now.
Here's a Gaia's Cradle.
That's how you start to kill me right now. That's how you start.
Yes. We're gonna go. How do we do this? The most effective way. There's a Multani's Acolyte.
Yep, you get to draw a card.
Cool, cool, cool.
And they have
we have two green.
2 green.
Here is a Wirewood Symbiote.
That's quite good.
Here is a Quirion Ranger.
That is so much.
This is so much. Are you ready for this?
I think I need to kill you
I'm
next
going
turn.
to return this to my hand and untap here.
Yeah.
I'm going to return this to my hand and I'm going to float a green and then untap here.
Yep.
We're going to replay it. I'm going to draw another card.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's pretty good.
Okie dokes. I will pass.
So winning on turn 3 is something this deck can sometimes do if it's lucky. It feels like that's what I have to do here to not die. So let's see what happens. Where's my Abacus?
No, we're not doing that.
Where's my Abacus?
We're not doing that.
Wait, oh, I know where it's at.
It's gone. It's gone forever.
Right
it's gone.
Here's my Abacus. There are no instants and sorcerers in the graveyard. Trigger Oath of Druids. Target to you. 1.
I hate you.
2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You can't hear the sound.
I
It's
know.
not getting picked
I'll
up
edit
from
it
the
in.
mic.
9, 10. Just like a samurai sword.
That's what it sounds like. Each time it goes shink.
13, 14. That's a
Sweet.
Cognivore. So we've got, it is a 7 power
I'm not dead yet.
Cognivore. These are all on the bin. You're not, but that is a 7/7. And then I'll draw for turn.
Okay.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go Polluted Delta. The real reason I wanted to build this deck is the mana base looks so cool. These old like muddy duels are really neat.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to regrettably pass.
Wow. All right. End of your turn. I'm gonna return this Multani's Acolyte to my hand.
Not pay the echo cost.
I'm not gonna pay the echo
Makes
cost.
sense.
I'm gonna draw for turn.
Yep.
Okay. I don't think you're dead.
Great.
But let's see how much I can do. Here's my land for turn. We're gonna go Fyndhorn Elves,
That's good.
right? Is that good?
I can't stop you, man.
You can't stop
I cannot
me.
stop you.
That's interesting. Here is this is one that can tap a green. I'm going to return this forest to my hand and untap that.
Yeah.
Yep. And I will make another green and play this Multani's Acolyte.
Draw
I'll
another
a
card. That's good.
Yep. Huh. I might just be dead on the swing end then.
I hope so.
Oh, Google is hearing me say that.
Google's hearing you say things.
Yeah, I need there to be like another Falkor right on top so I don't just die, but
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I'm close to dead. Yeah, I don't have flying blockers. I don't have haste right now.
Nope.
I needed to draw a survival of the fittest to turn both of these Deranged Hermits into hasters,
Yep.
but I'm not there just yet.
Not quite.
No. So we will Deranged Hermit.
That is good.
I have 4 squirrels.
You do. 1,
Squirrel.
2, 3, 4.
And I've played my land drop for turn. I can make 1 more manas.
Will you though?
Yes, I will. I'm wondering how I'm doing that though. Return that Multani's Acolyte to hand.
Yeah.
And that's just about it, sir.
Passing.
I'm passing.
I'll fetch you your end step. And I will grab a basic island, which I do have 1 more of. I just checked my graveyard to see how many of my lands went to my bin. There's also an accumulated knowledge in there. That's important. Because I'll pass this to you, and at the end step, I will cast accumulated knowledge to draw 2. 1, 2. I will also pay a life and cast Opt.
Okay.
1,
Is that a Falkor?
2. I'm trying to draw my Falkor right now.
So you have a Gaia's.
No, I have a Krosan.
You took the Gaia's blessing
The
out?
Gaia's Blessings in the side. I have the Krosan Reclamation, so I
you
can
could
put
just
all my
kill me.
instants in, then put 2 on top so I don't die.
Or put 2 lands on top, so you just have all the things in there.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm going to trigger Oath of Druids. I couldn't quite do it. I don't know how many. 1, 2,
It was
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The Reclamation's already in there. There are 9. Trigger Oath of Druids.
Yeah. It's that one.
Not anything. Oh, wait.
That sound.
Powder Keg. Cool. Smother. Couple more. 12. 13.
I probably should have attacked last turn.
Couple of
Oh
those.
well, too late.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not certain that it winds up mattering, depending on if I see a Dragon's Breath delayed trigger.
Yep. Now I'm dead. Yep. Nope. I'm dead. This is more than 20.
It is. There's the Cognivore. This is where we're at. And then this Dragon's Breath
16.
triggers and comes onto the Cognivore.
That's 32.
I draw and I attack, land, and then I cast this and it's 34. Maybe more. All right. We're going to go to sideboard. Max is going to bring in 94 naturalizes. Okie dokie, Max.
Good luck.
Good luck. You're on the play.
Wahoo. That makes a big
1,
difference.
2, huge. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will hold my tongue until you tell me what you're doing.
I don't have a Naturalize, and I think I have to ship it because I don't have one. I have a really awesome hand of Multani's Acolyte, Monodork, Wirewood Symbiote.
Yeah.
Like this is.
Do you have like survival?
No.
If you had survival, you could.
This
go
is
get
the
it.
ideal like Elf's hand, but because I just brought in
this matchup, you could just die.
I brought in 6 cards specifically to stop
need
you.
To find one.
I have
agree.
to have one.
In most cases, if you weren't playing,
this is the perfect hand.
If you were playing against a normal fair non-turbo Oath deck,
this hand is objectively worse.
is it worse? But is it worse with a Naturalize?
It is not, but it is worse with a Tangleware.
Tangleware's how fast can you wire me?
If I draw a land turn 2.
Okay. Well,
If I don't draw a land, I can't Tangleware you at all.
It's on you, baby. Well, do you keep it?
That's a great question, sir.
Going to 5?
I think I have to.
I think you have to too. If you got a one lander with one elf and a tangle wire and no bridge, I think you have to. To be fair, my hand's not like amazing or anything. It's just like fine.
Yeah.
You tend to play decks that are super duper all in, and I think that's why you mulligan more than me on average.
Wow, I still have not seen any Naturalize out of any of these. But as far as 5s go, like
I tell you
have
what,
to keep it.
You're at 5 and you still haven't seen a Naturalize. Regardless of the outcome of this game, we'll play a game 3.
Well, there's that one. I know you're gone.
Yep. Well, it's on you, baby. Oh, you're still at 6.
Yeah, I got to figure out one more. I need to draw a. What's the upside? How high is the upside?
That's really difficult to figure out with elves.
All right.
It's always hard.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Draw. I'm gonna play a island. Go ahead. What cost 2?
Go.
Priest of Titania. Draw.
I bought him to land.
I'm gonna play a. Oh, can't do that. That doesn't work. City of Brass. Lose a life.
Is that the thingy?
It's Oath. Go ahead.
Okay. We got.
Top deck Naturalize.
Nope.
Rip. You might just die.
I might just die.
You might just die.
I might just die. We got a chance too. Here is a Multani's Acolyte.
That's good. Draw Naturalize.
Didn't draw the Naturalize.
Rip.
Rip, 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 rip.
You might still be okay for a minute here. It'll depend.
Yeah, right?
It just depends on the numbers.
1, 2, 3. Here is a Werewood Symbiote.
It's good, yeah.
We have a chance. We're going to untap this by returning this to hand. I have 2 floating.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, you still have a chance to find it.
I still have a chance to find it. I'm going to go down to 0 floating, draw another card. Didn't draw it.
Lucky for me.
Drew a land.
Second Acolyte.
Second Acolyte. How much mana can I make? Am I
1,
there?
2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Untap. Do things on your turn. Not enough. Play this. Make 4. Can I do that? I can't do that. I need to discard that. Gotta figure this one out. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Your deck's hard to play.
Yeah, right. We're gonna go with a survival. I have 3. I do have a survival. There's a survival. I have 1 floating.
Can you like survival into another Wirewood symbiote?
I'm gonna try to.
Like survival Wirewood symbiote. I'm gonna try as long as you have enough creatures to actually get the symbiote out and then get the Nantuko Vigilante.
I don't have enough for the Nantuko Vigilante.
Ooh, that's a little tough.
But I could symbiote, bounce that, and draw another card and find it.
I could see that. Maybe that's your
so I'm gonna do that.
Is this turn 2?
This is turn 2.
2 to 3.
No, this is turn 3. I missed my second land drop.
This is still a lot.
This is a lot. For missing my second land drop, yeah. What did I do? I have 1 floating.
Yep, exactly.
Right? I'm going to discard Llanowar Elves.
Going to get something? Another symbiote, perhaps?
Another symbiote. That's what we're going to get. Because we need to find a Naturalize before you can activate that.
Makes sense.
I don't think I can do that.
No, really? You've got 1 floating plus the forest. Play the Wirewood.
There it is. All right. No, I used all my floating.
Did you?
There's that. Yep.
Oh yeah, 2 for the survival, 1 to activate. Right. So now you've got a Wirewood, meaning you can untap your Priest of Titania again.
I won't have enough mana to cast it and draw it.
I wonder if you're supposed to hunker down now and see if you can survive 1.
Okay, so instead of getting this Wirewood symbiote,
leave your mana untapped and get something else.
Yeah, I think it's a squee, so I can try to win next turn.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna get a squee, and I am all done.
Squee pass?
Yep, squee pass.
All right, untap Oath of Druids. That right there. All right, target you. We see Opt.
He's in here
Powder
somewhere.
Keg,
there he is.
Accumulated Knowledge. Underground River. Nope.
Now you could also just one-shot me with this.
I could. I'd have to get very lucky, but it could happen. Naturalize.
It's happened before.
It has happened before. We have
last
footage of it. Yep. Lat-Nam's Legacy. Dragon Breath. That's the start.
It's that one.
Counterspell.
Oh, God.
It's getting scary. Naturalize. Oh, dear. Lat-Nam's Legacy.
Yeah, I should totally wait on this squee in case you just naturalize my survival.
Cognivore.
I don't think it matters.
It's only 10.
It's only 10. You can pump it. You have a city.
It could go to maybe even 12. Trigger Dragon's Breath. I have 10 in the graveyard, and then I will draw for turn. Okay, I'm going to, I'll play Underground River, and I will Accumulated Knowledge. There are a total of 2 more in the bin, so I will draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Now there's 11 in the graveyard. Combat. 11. And then I will go to discard.
I'm going to do some things on your discard.
That's good.
I'm returning this to hand with that to untap here. I'm going to discard Squee to survival, and we're gonna go get a the thing that makes me get anger. I'm gonna go get anger, and then anger I'm gonna discard and go get Granger.
So get anger, discard anger, get Granger.
Get Granger.
And that's gonna give you next turn your basic.
Hopefully I kill you next turn.
I hope you don't.
Yeah, right?
But that would be really cool if you.
And now you may discard.
All right, I will discard a let's just say a Lat-Nam's Legacy. Well,
the cool thing is you can't put that Dragon's Breath onto the other Cognivore. So if I find some way to, I don't know, I don't have anything in the 75 that exiles your graveyard.
That's not how your deck works.
I have to win.
Yep, you got to win here.
All right, here we go.
It doesn't seem that far out of reach.
It doesn't.
It really.
All right, let's find a way to make this work.
All right, you get a draw for turn.
Yeah.
Actually, no oath trigger for
Actually,
you.
I have a Tanglewire. I could just make you tap that.
You could do that.
How does this start? I need more elves in play. That's how this starts. So 1-2, Multani's Acolyte.
Get a card draw going? Yep,
Get a card draw going. I think I might have to just play this Tanglewire and make you tap that.
Okay.
So I don't die and then try to kill you next turn.
That makes sense.
Which is really scary for me. How much mana can I make? That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then you can
and then
wood
5,
as well.
6.
Yep. 7.
No, because I'm returning enough to my hand when that
Right. So 6 total.
Yeah. And this is 5 to morph it and flip it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 3 for a Tanglewire, which is exactly 6. Interesting.
The choice is yours, Yugi boy.
Oh my gosh, stop it. I'm trying to figure this out.
No, you take your time.
There's so many things. And there's
don't forget to return your Squee.
Oh my God. And there's Squee in my hand.
Yep.
And there's a Deranged Hermit already in my hand.
Mm-hmm. It's got to be close, right?
It's close, but I'm not there. I think I need like a Gaia's Cradle or one more Priest of Titania because I have to be able to go get some form of mountain and activate everything as well. And I don't have the Quirion Ranger to keep. You know what I mean?
Yep, exactly.
God, you're making this really hard. That's really terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Because I also have to kill that because you're just going to mill your whole deck and then it's going to be lethal in the air.
Yes.
Yeah. Gross.
It's already lethal in the air.
It's already lethal in the air.
Yeah.
But I'm going to Tanglewire it so it can't attack.
Yeah. Well, if you Tanglewire and that resolves, then I can't kill you anyway.
You're right. Gross, dude. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 3 manas. Here's a Tanglewire.
All right, I know.
Fuck you. You made me go through all of that for that?
I didn't want to tell you that I had it. I didn't make you pick your play. Want to go to game 3?
You're a butthole.
Want to go to game 3?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go to game 3.
Okay.
And you get to be in the play.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. The more you talked about Tanglewire, the more I was like, Max, I have the annulment.
I don't know.
But if I tell you, you'll take the other line, and I don't know if you're supposed to. All right, Max, this is the game 3 just to see more elves. And you're on the play.
Just to figure out how to use the cards in my
just
deck.
Don't mulligan to 5, you know?
Great. Sweet.
I'm keeping 2.
Yeah, cool. Here's Forest Elf go.
Oh, all right. Draw. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
I'm going to play this here. City of Brass and pass to you.
Untap. Untap. Here's a Rishadan port. Woohoo. Here's an elf.
Yeah, that's good.
Here's an elf.
That's also good.
Pass.
End of your turn, I will opt, losing a life.
You did it.
Bottom. Draw this card. Untap.
Cast Oath.
Draw for turn. Nope. No oath. Don't have it this time, baby.
Wow.
Cool. Then I'm going to pass.
Untap.
You got it.
Wow. Reflecting Pool and City of Brass. Really cool combo.
Yeah, it's free mana.
Yeah.
For the cost of 1 life.
Yeah. What if we go elf?
What the hell? Yeah, you got 4 Llanowar.
What if we go not an elf?
Engineer playing naming elf. Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, that would be really good for you.
It would be.
I'm going to hit you for 1
I take 1.
on your upkeep.
At the end of your turn.
And
I'm going to cast Lat-Nam's Legacy, losing a life. And I will put a card from my hand back into my deck. It'll be
Falkor.
that one. And you don't ever get to know what it is. I'll shuffle, and then I have a delayed trigger in my upkeep that you can respond to, of course, to draw 2. I bet. Cut. On tap, my trigger goes on the stack. You have priority.
I'm going to tap your City of Brass, and you're going to lose life.
Tap it for a blue.
Okay.
And then we're still in the same upkeep, so I'm now going to draw 2 cards.
Yes, you are.
1, 2.
Opt.
Those are quite poor. And then I will...
Doesn't have a turn 2 oath on the game that doesn't matter.
Chain of Vapor and Elf with the floating mana. And then draw for turn.
I'm going to untap this elf
Yeah.
by returning that elf to hand.
Tap 2. Smother. You know what? screw that. Go. I'll just pass to you.
Land.
Yeah.
Deranged Hermit.
Excuse you? Uh-oh. Sure is.
Sure is.
Sure is. You know, in response, I will actually, I think, smother the Wirewood symbiote so you can't do bad things.
I hate that. I really do. In response, I'm going to untap this elf by returning this elf to my hand.
That's good.
And he will be dead.
He's dead. You may continue. A lot of squirrels.
It's only 4 squirrels.
Hermit's pretty good, man.
Hermit is pretty good. I think I still need to pay for the echo, so I will pass the turn. And yeah, go ahead.
Draw.
You've got 2 green sources. I can't just tap one.
That's true.
You have 3 green sources. I can't just tap one.
I'm just gonna, 3 in hand. I wonder if I just show.
Play that out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's so much. I'm just gonna pass. I don't like it, but I'm just gonna pass.
I'm gonna tap your City of Brass. Make you lose life.
I'm going to respond.
Okay.
To here, lose the life anyway. Fact or fiction?
Okay. This happens.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dealer's choice, baby. Like that. So Lat-Nam's legacy or I'm gonna try to keep me off green, bro.
No, you have plenty of green.
I do have plenty of green. I'm just gonna take the slightly bigger pile.
Yeah.
And these go.
I just don't want you to have to draw a spell.
3. And then I have 7 in hand.
Casting the Living Wish means you have to like spend more mana to get a thing.
That's true.
Yeah.
Now it's past you.
Okay. I will be paying for Deranged Hermit's Echo cost.
You got it. I'm taking so much damage here.
It's going to be 9.
Yep.
Take 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And I will play a Rishadan Port and I will pass the turn.
Untap.
Yep. I can't do anything.
Draw. I'll play an island.
Smothering that Wirewood symbiote was pretty sweet.
Tap. Yeah. Bit heads up. I'm gonna Living Wish.
Yeah. Like Spitter?
Where's my sideboard? So I was thinking about that. That would have been good last turn.
It doesn't kill it.
It only triggers in my upkeep. The Plague Spitter.
It doesn't kill them.
So if I would have had another turn, I could wipe your board with Plague Spitter.
But you cannot.
But it triggers at the beginning of my upkeep only.
I did think about that too.
So yeah, that's we can't quite do that one. However,
this is lethal.
However, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can grab or 5, pop that. It keeps me alive exactly 1 turn. Bone Shredder. And I'll cast it. I'll cast my Bone Shredder.
Okay.
Killing Deranged Hermit.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What if you can only block 1.
Oh, right. I'm just
And
dead.
then I just swing out and then I also tap your City of Brass to kill you.
Oh, poop.
Okay.
Well, I 2-0'd Max, 2-1 Max. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Why are you